am currently doing a wear test of the brand spanking new Makeup Forever HD Skin Balancing and Perfecting Foundation. We are towards the end of our wear test, but you're going to see me apply it and you'll be here for the end of the wear test already. My name is Rebecca. I have done this professionally for about 25 years, reviewing thousands upon thousands of makeup products in print, online, for brands, all of that stuff. And that gave me the confidence to start Not Fit for Print Beauty right here on YouTube to do this for you, like a little digital beauty magazine. So glad to have you here. Let's talk about Makeup Forever a little bit and this new product, and then we're gonna get right into the application and wear test. Look at this pretty bottle. Can you see those like glass lips on it? It's very cool. And it's also got a kind of an interesting top that's kind of like wavy. It's very interesting. This little guy is $49 and has 40 shades. I got the shade 110N, which we talk about in the rest of the video. I think it might be a little bit too light for me. I've been choosing too light shades. But anyway, you guys can let me know your thoughts. This is supposedly medium to full coverage. I am a big fan of Makeup Forever. They don't go with the whole like skincare makeup hybrid thing. They're really about pro artistry and the look and performance, like camera based, you know, for celebrity photography and stuff. I really admire them for it. So let's talk about where this fits in with their lineup. They have their original Ultra HD, original kind of high coverage foundation that moved into the Ultra HD invisible cover. That was a little bit more like 4K for camera use. But then we started with the HD Skin line from Makeup Forever, or MUFE. There was the HD Skin itself, which was kind of a modern semi-matte foundation, if I recall correctly, and I do believe I do, and the HD Skin Hydro Glow, which was really hydrating. Here's the thing. This one is kind of sits in the middle lane. It's got this really adaptive technology, you guys, that's super interesting. It's not from the wellness lane. It's not a serum foundation, phew, but it has an adaptive balance, they say, which hydrates but also controls shine. So it's not going to be really glowy and glossy like their HD Skin Hydro Glow, which has much more of a dewy finish, but it's not going to be really matte either. It's self-adapting. So supposedly, like AI technology, it goes onto your skin, senses what kind of skin it's on, who knows, and adapts. So if you have oily skin, it's going to control the shine. And if you have kind of drier or dull skin, it's going to give you a little bit more shine. It's going to supposedly hit right in the middle there, which I kind of think it's doing. Don't ask me how, because it seems like that wouldn't be plausible, but I swear it's doing it. I am a fan of Makeup Forever, though. I love those pro artistry, like Viseart, stuff like that. I love those pro artistry things. You know, I'm not a huge fan of serum foundation. I wear it, I review it, I can tell you if it's good or not, but it's like a feel of it is not always my favorite. I always prefer a nice Makeup Forever foundation, and spoiler alert, this is another good one. So let's go right into the demo right now. And like I said, we're nearly done with the wear test right now, but now you're going to see me putting it on. We'll compare and all that stuff. Are you subscribed? Because my goodness, you should be. Let me show you what you should be spending your hard-earned cash on and what you shouldn't. Money's no object. Money is always an object. Stick with me. Make sure you're subscribed. Here we go. Okay, let's try this on. We're going to shake it up. Little programming note. 2 people, which was enough for me, said that they found the lighting that I've been, playing with. This is still a new studio setup for me from my old one that I used for years. A few of you said you found the lighting a little too bright, so it is not quite as bright now. And you can let me know if this helps. I mean, I can't let all the cooks in the kitchen because I would never be not refining, but I have made it a little less light. I listen to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this. Look, it's got a pump, Estee Lauder. Look, it includes a pump. Shots fired at Estee Lauder. Okay, this is a Rephr LCO1 brush. Let's do half the face. Oh, it's a little light. That's okay. We're going to be okay. Gosh, lately I've been airing light. And then, oh God, for about a few months I was airing a little too dark. That's okay. We'll bronze it up, guys. Okay, I'm getting a distinct, almost hazelnut scent, which is very typical of Makeup Forever. It is passing, but it's kind of like a gourmand sweet scent. It's not flowery, and it is very reminiscent of other Makeup Forever products. It's kind of a pleasant smell, really. Okay. Not bad on the color chart. Okay, it's a little light. I know, it's like it's giving Phantom of the Opera. I get it, I get it. Okay, typical of my foundation reviews, I have no primer. I'm not gonna powder. I'm not gonna use setting spray. Why? Because we all have different ones. I'm not even gonna put on any concealer. Let's just see how this behaves, okay? So let's look at the difference, first of all. Sitting very pretty. It's got a really nice, this side of course has nothing but morning skincare that's soaked in. It's got a really nice way of sitting on the skin. Little bit light. It'll be fine when I even it out. Okay. Looks really pretty. It's not separating on the skin or anything. All right, I'll speed it up and I'll do the other side and then we'll look at it. Do I look a little bit ghostly compared to my neck? Maybe a little bit, huh? I'll bronze it up and that should be a little bit better, I would think, but it's not too bad. I'm a little off, so if you're my skin twin, again, this is shade 110N and I could have gone 1 or probably 2 because there's how many shades here? There's like 40 shades or something like that, 40 shades, so I probably could have gone 2 shades deeper. Not bad though, we're gonna bronze it up and it'll be okay. All right, feels really nice, not sticky. Feels really, yeah, feels like part of my skin, but it doesn't feel serum-y, which is not the lane for Makeup Forever like we discussed. Looks pretty, looks truly natural. Usually they say it's natural and it looks kind of matte, or they say it's, you know, this is definitely a natural feel. Laying really pretty on my skin, not emphasizing pores or anything. I will put on a tiny bit of makeup and then we're gonna let this go all day here, and I will come back and I'll show you how we're doing, so stay right there. Okay, 8 hours later, it's about 8:05 and we started this about a little after noon, like 12:10. Okay, so about 8 hours. Little makeup on, very little. Everything will be listed in the description bar where I can. I always put it up here in YouTube shopping. Okay, I'm testing a new lip product for an upcoming video, all sorts of good stuff. All right, let's look at the wear after 8 hours. We're looking pretty good. First things first that I have to say that I love when I get to say this about a product. This is looking better as the day goes on. I thought this looked very good when I first applied it. Now I did bronze it up a little bit. That's why you're seeing a little bit of a better color here. It is because, you know, I did pick a too light of a shade. I've just been doing that wrong lately. But anyway, but look how it's settled into the skin as the hours have gone on. I mean, yeah, and putting a bronzer over it, I've essentially powdered it, and this would be fine without powder. I don't have any concealer on though, because I didn't want the concealer. Here's my issue. If I apply concealer, you probably have a different one than I do, right? And if I put it here and here, we're looking at what the concealer is doing under the eyes, you guys. It's not a pure test, okay? So this is actually doing well as a concealer. And normally, of course, I would add a concealer of choice, right? But this isn't doing badly. But look how pretty it looks. Okay, so I have some bigger pores, a little texture here, you know, T-zone and here, and they're just not showing. Look how pretty that looks. I mean, wowza. They are just not showing. It's laying on the skin beautifully, and it got better as the day went on, which I love, especially if you have a long work day and you're out there and you're running around and you're moving and you're on your feet and that, I mean, you know, or even at a desk, that is a really, really special thing about this. The other thing is I always look for with foundation, I always look, do I feel that I have to like press it in around the side, you know, the sides? No, it's looking really good. Is it going into like my forehead? No. Is anything looking like my pores are bigger? No. Very pleased with it. I have always loved Makeup Forever foundation, so please know where I'm coming from. And I like that artistry angle. I'm not a big fan of serum foundations. I wear them, I like them, I review them, I tell you if they're good. But I gotta be honest with you guys. I think this is a really nice hybrid mix. It's got that light feel of a serum foundation without that into the skin. Should I do that again? Into the skin feeling. I don't, that's unnerving for me with serum foundations, you know? So I kind of like that. I think the adaptive balance technology is actually quite interesting, that it's adapting to my skin. It makes it feel almost self-setting. Although, like I said, you can go ahead and use powder if you are a powder junkie. I think this is that right balance. If you already liked the MUFE foundations. If you're like me, I respect them and like them already. This is my favorite one yet. It's not too glowy. It's like the Goldilocks, right? It's not too matte. It's kind of just in between and really pretty. And I like that kind of scent that to me I describe as hazelnut. Don't go with my words here. It might not be, because it probably is. But research it. I'm not like for nut allergy people. You know, you got to look into everything, of course. Yeah, but my vote is thumbs up. Look at this after 8 hours, how good it looks. One of the best foundations I have reviewed in a while. Doesn't surprise me. Makeup Forever knows what they're doing, and they work quietly in the back. They don't have all this bombastic, you know, they have a makeup artist representing them, but they don't have like crazy amounts of influencer attention and all that sort of thing, and necessarily TikTok attention and all that. They just quietly do what they do best, and I think this is a perfect example of it. I wish I got the right shade. Oh well. At any rate, maybe I should buy the right shade, because that is so pretty. You know what though? Sometimes, can I just confess something? Sometimes I kind of like the brightness of a slightly too light shade, and then I just want to bronze it up. I don't know. I think I blended it with my neck a little bit better. Hey, just for my own information, tell me what you think. Should I get a darker shade? Sometimes I get the right shade and I don't like it as much because it's not as bright. Anyway, just a little me note on the side. Come talk to me here in the comments, or see me over on Instagram or TikTok, Threads, or Facebook. Come join we have the best, with the best membership right here on YouTube. You can get info for that, along with product stuff and everything down below in the description bar. We have a live. We meet every Friday live, and I would love to see you guys there. Stick around for all sorts of new products that are coming up and all sorts of cool content. Make sure that you are subscribed, and I will meet you all in the comments and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.